The art of being unbothered. I master the art of being unbothered using different techniques, and I just wanted to share those techniques with you. Maybe it could be helpful for some of you. So without further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. So the first tip I'm going to share with you guys, and something that really helped me, is a spiritual awakening. I know if you're not a spiritual person, you will not think that this is legit, but trust me guys, I was the most skeptical person when it was coming to meditation and yoga, and I used to be like, why these people are doing this? Like, it doesn't even work. But thankfully, I gave it a try, and when I started practicing yoga and meditation, I cannot tell you guys how much that helped me. I cannot emphasize that enough because it was just like life changing. I didn't believe into all that until up to a few years ago when I started practicing meditation, hot yoga. I just found that so peaceful that when I started practicing yoga, the first time I went, I was on my lowest. Like, I was down that day. I still remember I didn't want to do anything. I just felt like I was not where I wanted to be in life, in terms of like career and all that. And I was just like, I'll just give it a try. Maybe I need to recenter my thoughts and things will just move forward after that, right? Just a simple thought. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go for it. I went for my hot yoga class and it allowed me to really recenter my thoughts, and I felt amazing after the class. I even went to the teacher and I was like, this is not just a physical practice, it really affects your mind as well in a good way. And she's like, she was so happy to hear that, right? Because that's what the effect is expected when you go and practice yoga on a long term. And then I started doing meditation every morning. I journaling. I just felt like journaling really helped me to write down my goals, write down what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be. And I just felt like it really helped me, to be more organized. I was writing and I'm still writing pretty much everything. Like, when I have an idea, I just write it down and it helps me so much. So once I came to that spiritual awakening and I started practicing meditation and yoga, it also helped me to realize that I cared so much about people's opinions. Nobody really cared about what I was thinking. Nobody cared about where I was standing. So I was like, it should be both ways. And those people who are not finding you valuable to their life, then they should not be in yours either. And that's where I starting to really, clean up my surroundings, my friendships and everything, because I used to forget everything about myself. Just would put everything that I like or I will choose on the side to be able to fit into certain groups of people, friendships. And honestly, when I think about that time, I have two words that comes into my mind: stress and exhaustion. I was exhausted, you guys. One, but trying to fit in is just exhausting. Like, how much can you try to put your needs aside in order to fit in? Well, I just wanted to make sure that all this toxicity around me and all this negativity will not be a part of my life anymore, no longer. And that's where I really just cut ties with a lot of people and I just refocus on myself and on what I want and what I like. And that's how I took back control onto my life. Stop self-criticism. I'm sure you heard this before, but it's something so simple, but it's so hard not to do. Like, I used to criticize myself so much. My look, either about some part of my body that I used to dislike, either some part of my personality trait. I will just bring my self-confidence so low that I just didn't like myself. I wanted to be someone else. I just decided to accept the way I am and just to work on myself. What I'm trying to say is, like, I don't dislike my body anymore. My body went through a lot. I even gave birth to my son, so I know, like, with all the trauma that life's thrown at you, your body, your mind takes a lot in, and sometimes it's hard to recover. You should just take it easy, accept yourself, accept your body, and just try to love yourself again. Forget your mistake, move on from the past, accept the way you are, accept yourself. Work on yourself. Next one is you should really enjoy being alone. So in the past, I used to be very affected if I wasn't invited to a party or a get together with friends or anything like that. I used to be like, oh my God, like what did I do, right? What's wrong with me? Why am I not invited to those fun things? But then I realized again that if people genuinely like you, they will not treat you that way. If people genuinely think that you did something wrong, instead of just ignoring you and being distant, they'll come up to you and talk to you. And those are the kind of genuine people that I need in my life. Everything else can be out. And let me put it that way. It's better to have a few friends that really love you for who you are than a bunch of people where half of them are fake towards you. Remember that. Realize that, my God, I love my peace when I'm alone. It's my me time. I can do whatever I want. It helps me to have my thoughts together, to be mindful of things even more, and just to have overall more control over my decisions because I have time to reflect on things when I'm on my own. That leads me to my next point, which is working out. Working out is something that I cannot let go anymore. It's just a part of my life. It's something that makes me feel amazing once I'm done. And I just feel like I love working out. I love eating clean. I love that it's such a satisfying feeling. If you don't like working out, I promise you guys, if you go out for a walk for 10 minutes a day, you're gonna feel so nice. It's gonna feel so relaxing. You're gonna feel less tense and you're gonna sleep so much better as well. Just even if it's 10 or 15 minutes a day, you should try to work out. It really, really helps your mind, calm your mind, and just, have your activity going, taking care of your health, taking care of your body. And yeah, even if you're not trying to lose weight, even if you're in a good shape, but just do something good for your body, and that's gonna reflect on your mind and it's gonna show. Feel motivated, you're gonna feel like you accomplished something. It's gonna make you wanting to keep going. And because you're such in a good place in your life and you're satisfied with everything that you're doing, for yourself, it allows you to be unbothered by life challenges. Of course, there are some extreme, but what I'm saying, being unbothered by the negativity, by opinions, by judgments, that's what I'm talking about in today's video. You will just feel numb, like that's how I feel. Me, all it matters is the people that genuinely I care about and care about me and my surroundings. And I'm trying to, have kind gestures, do charity to help people, do a bunch of things that makes me feel a little bit better as a human being. And I don't really care much about all the shallow, things anymore. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. I'm just very much in peace where I'm at right now. And lastly, something that helps me a lot in my day-to-day life, it's being organized. I feel like I need a neat space, a clean space. If I'm working, I need a neat space when I'm filming my videos, where I'm sleeping. Everything around me needs to be, decluttered. Everything needs to be nicely in place in order for me to function properly, to think properly. Being organized, managing my time, managing my schedule, make sure that I'm not late to appointments, waking up a little bit early. I'm not saying to wake up at 5 a.m. because I cannot do it, but waking up half an hour early to be able to not rush and go for a walk, come back, take a nice shower, start working in a nice, clean environment, and you will feel the difference. For as of the opposite, if you were just like, waking up late, you have no time to do anything, you just rush for your coffee and just feel like a zombie in front of your computer. You will not be productive, you will feel exhausted by the end of the day. You'll just feel like you didn't accomplish anything. So I felt like I went a little bit overboard with my tips today, but that's okay. I hope it wasn't too much for you guys. I just wanted to share my thoughts and what really helped me. And if you have any questions, if you like more of videos like this, please let me know in the comment. I'll be more than happy to film more videos about, all these topics that I really love. Before I go, don't forget not to let anyone bring you down. You are enough, more than enough. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Just to give you a little bit of backstories, I've been trying to film and record since this morning. I did the entire video. I was going to edit it, and when I opened my laptop and when I download the file, I realized that my microphone was not on. Whole audio was off. You could not hear anything. And that was the result of a 45 minutes video recording. I was so mad, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna redo the video right now because honestly, I'm so excited to film this video, and to know that I won't be able to upload it tonight is just like makes me sad.